let's unbox the Back to the Future level pack featuring Marty McFly, the DeLorean, and hoverboard. We'll get this cut open here. And unfortunately, we are going to have to do this one blind, these builds, because I do not have my iPad charged, which I normally use to read the instructions off of the LEGO website. So we're going to have to go blind, so we're going to leave that there for reference. Let us snip open this bag of lots and lots of small bits, and this bag of some bigger bits. Whoop, tire rolling away. Alright, and as you guys probably know, I am not at all familiar with Back to the Future. If you have watched any of the LEGO Dimensions series, you will know that. I am still not familiar with it. I have still not watched it. I don't know if I ever will. Maybe one day. But we can at least judge the models based on how good they are as models, I suppose. Marty has a guitar, like so, which he is holding like so. Okay, good enough for me. And he has hair, fantastic. I will show you the back face, alternative facial structure before we do the hair. And he has a regular looking expression there. Nice printing, nice jacket model. As far as I know, that's quite representative of what he wears. The guitar is seen before. And no printing on the pants, unfortunately. No pant prints. Let us... Okay. Hoverboard, probably easier than the DeLorean. First of all, we know we can do the bases. That's 100% certain. Base number 1. And base number 2. Okay. Let's also do the tires, and then we've got less pieces rolling around. We'll leave those over there. So we'll do car parts over here and hoverboard parts over there. How about that? Bring that closer so you guys can see the hoverboard. We got one more tire here. I caught it. And one tire. Where's the hub? Tire hub. Where you at? I don't see it. I don't see it. Everything's grey and it's all kind of blended into one in my mind. There it is. Right in the middle. Right out in the open. No excuse for not seeing it at all. Okay. So, looks like the hoverboard is on blue pieces like this. In fact, looks like the DeLorean is too, for that matter. So I think we can put both of these on here and here. Okay. Hoverboard definitely has these wing structures, which are mounted to these, which also seem to have these guys clipped on, like so, and with these little blue studs here and here. Okay, and there is one on the other side, which we can do as soon as we find the clip piece, or the bar piece. Bum bum bum. Again, I don't see it. Why am I so blind? I do not know. There it is. Okay, so that's on there. Then with you, and you. Okay, they are together and they look like they are on top of orange studs. So we're going to put those trans orange studs on and get that sorted. Probably easier if I use both hands instead of holding my fin with the other hand. Put you on, put you on. Okay, you are on white jumper pieces. That much is clear. So we'll put you on and you on. Okay, looking at it, we've got clip clip. So we can do those. Then we have trans block there. Then it looks like we just go straight into the hoverboard, which is you, one more jumper for that middle piece, and that's just on there like so. So it looks like that white area behind the trans piece is kind of off-putting, but there's nothing structurally that would make sense there. So I'm thinking that's just kind of an error in the photography where they haven't cleared the trans white to show the background behind it. Okay, so that's the hoverboard, fairly certain. The car. Okay, we've got less pieces to worry about. We start off with this, obviously, for that part, which has headlights, like so. There is then a black piece underneath it, which is either going to be this, could technically be this, maybe. Can't be anything else. I'm assuming it's going to be that. Looking at it, there is definitely some kind of black bar going on the back there. So I'm assuming it is going to be that. Okay. We then have these bumper pieces here and here, and then a dark piece there, which looks a lot like that. Okay. We have the axles for the wheels. We can do that. That's fairly obvious and self-explanatory. We don't know how they attach to the rest of the model yet, and cars are usually the hardest to do in this kind of look at the model and see how it's built, work out how it's built, because you never see a clear under picture of the car. That's going to be that. Okay. We have what appears to be just a grey bar behind here, so presumably on top of there. The wheels, do they fit if we do that? No, they need something between here, which is probably going to be this. Then wheel, wheel. Okay. Then I think we have, well, I know for a fact we have these here. Absolutely for certain. Then it appears we have these, but at a slope. If we put a tile on there, yeah, those don't line up, so we definitely need something beneath that. It looks like it's a grey tile. What I'm thinking is that it's going to be these, and then that can be used to attach to the rest of the model somehow. In fact, you can see them up there. Okay, so those are definitely like that, and they would be situated there somehow. Okay, let's do the other one. Like so. It's kind of like a little puzzle, you know? Just got to work it out piece by piece. We definitely have these connected to some sort of black bar, seemingly. We also have these connected to these, which we can see there. And that'll be mirrored on the other side, no doubt. So let's mirror it. There we go. These pieces These rods are connected through those eyepieces and then onto black hooks, clips, whatever, like so. That's going to be how these structurally connect to the rest of the model, I imagine. And they actually act like doors. That's actually pretty cool. That's very clever how they've done that and made them kind of door-like. So we need the other one on the other side, with another clip involved there. Okay. Now if they... Okay, let's try with this one, because I pushed it up a little higher. That obviously needs to be higher. That's way too low for the application. Okay. Not a problem. We seem to have... What I'm guessing is these on the very back of the model. There's that little ledge, and that ledge kind of matches up with the ledge of these pieces. That's what I'm reckoning there. Now there's also seemingly maybe a trans blue piece under there, perhaps? These I'm fairly certain are connected here and here. Okay. That's going to be spare. These are likely to be spare. So how does the rest of this connect here? That is a good question. We also have... Okay, these are possibly spare. So is that. We do definitely have this underneath the bumper there. Okay, we can know that for certain. Now we need to go... We need to go higher and work out a way to connect these guys to the rest of the model. Unless that is actually connected kind of like that. That's a possibility. But again, we still need to connect that to the rest of the model. We also need to work out how to connect these parts. These are going to be connected somehow to these. We can in fact see that little grey ledge coming along there. So they're definitely on those. In fact, should be that way around. And should be like so. So those are definitely going to be there. If they are there, they're going to be too close, so they're going to be one stud back. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Are they too low in that configuration? Yes, it looks like it. So they are probably going to be on top of something. So is that there? Does that make sense? With that... you, if we slide you back, we can fit you onto there, which gives it the right height now. Okay, so that works. It's not the best angle. It should actually be further downwards facing, and it can't quite do that in that position. This gets in the way. We're so close. So very, very close. It's the right height, but if anything, this should be further back there. Then that can connect there. That can connect there, and then that can tilt down just a little further and actually be the right tilt. Okay, so that might be how that assembles. I cannot check the instructions, as I don't have a device to do so. I could check on my computer, but it's way else somewhere else, so we're not doing that. We are flying by the seat of our pants. That is getting extremely long if we do that. And then that would connect there? Somehow? Still not entirely sure how that connects. Also gets very far back. There is a jumper piece here too, in fact, which we definitely need to work out. That needs to go somewhere. That it could be under the grill. No, it can't be under the grill. We know that much. Okay, these where do the other tires go? There they are. These tires here require to go there. Then there seems to be blue pieces underneath. So I think the tires are sat on these. That's a very weak connection. I don't think that's right at all. At all. The tires would be required to go there and there. The underneath of the model is not flat, which is not normally how these LEGO Dimension models go. But it's really the best I got. And then this is meant to connect there, which it cannot do. And this back piece is way too long. Way too long. But I'm not seeing it. Do we have another image? That is exactly the same image there. On the back, maybe. We do have the other side. That tells us much of nothing. The other configurations are just complete gobbledygook. I'm pretty sure most of it's right, apart from this little connection here. We're going to throw that on the back. I can't. I actually can't because of the studs. That has to connect that way somehow. Somehow, some way. Ooh, I wonder. I wonder. Is it just... Is it that? It's probably not. That is the best I've come up with as to how this connects. We're going to throw this on the bottom here. We're going to do this here. Screw it. Nobody watches these or build instructions anyway. That's our DeLorean. Nailed it. 100%.